All right, Shalom. First and foremost, we can give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak Wadash. We want to give double honors to our apostle and elders, great millstone, who teach very well. We learned this truth from, and salutation out there to the hopeful elect who continue to push this word in our truth, faith, and sincerity. And also, Shalom to all the million and the children who sincerely believe upon the words of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. And we, the brothers here from GMS Birmingham Camp. I'm the brother Raheem with me.
Brother Malachi.
And today, man, we're basically just getting on the destruction of Esau. Because wherever he go, death is following him, man. You know, as you can see, we have a video queued up. And a couple brothers familiar with this video. And actually, it just shows you the characteristics of the so-called white man. Especially him ever since he got into power, man. You know? I'm going ahead. Matter of fact, you can hold Sirach 12 while we reading this. Get Sirach 12 and like 17 or 18 if adversity come upon thee, because this guy, he's an adverse man. Just not adverse into humankind, but adverse into the whole planet Earth, man. You know? Please see if it works. Oh, there you go. And as you see Esau going off, but you can see as the timeline goes in this video, Esau get worse and worse. Because let's say even back in the day, during the 1776 to 1800s, it was no such thing as deforestation or certain trees that's built to cut down trees in a rapid manner, bulldozer and things like that. No, those things were created now in this time, man. Why? Because Esau, he's at the height of his wickedness, man. He's at the height of him being the devil, you know? You got it. I'll read that precept.
It's Ecclesiasticus chapter 12 and verse 17. It says, if adversity come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first. And though he pretended to help thee, yet shall he undermine thee.
It says, if adversity come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first. Showing you that the so-called white man, he's actually the one that's bringing the evils and the destruction upon the planet Earth. And how the way he's there by the way of a John Deere tractor. No, he's in there by the way of a damn bulldozer, because Esau's name is on that. Even when you go into that oil spill BP, even though it was probably Jake's that was working on that oil rig, at the end of the day, who the one that signed that Jake paycheck? Who the one that pulled out that order full of lack of batteries to dig oil out the middle of the damn ocean, man? And that shows you Esau don't fear the Most High either. He don't think it's not going to be no consequence to his actions. But we can clearly see the consequence of Esau actions right here. We can see in this in this video right here, it's a rule of the sea. But he throwing things in the sea and making the water defiled. In no time in history was it a such thing as forever chemicals until this guy got into power, man. You know? Play a little bit more. Baba Kashaho on Job 9 and 24. Because on whose watch was this thing happening to? On whose watch did all these bad things come upon? You know? You go back into the times of Darius and times of Xerxes, the Media Persian Empire. At least, they was wicked, but at least they had certain respect into the wildlife. They had a certain respect into animals in the ecosystem. But Esau don't respect none of that. Esau just want to do things his way. And we can see what happens when the way of Esau flourished throughout the planet Earth. Once again, forever chemicals. You read the ingredients on a bottle of water. Instead of it saying water, it's carbonate, hydroxide, and crazy shit in there, man. Again, concrete on the planet Earth, and even this guy not even keeping the land salvage. You wonder why GMOs is the only thing we can eat, because Esau worked the planet Earth out, man. You know, you got it all.
Sure. Kind of, I may see this thing got traffic jams and shit, clutter. Most of these cities be compact. You look at New York, and like you look at that shit from the sky, it ain't shit but damn concrete and buildings everywhere. And it all look packed together. And that's an effect on the environment, even the morality of the people. Cause now you putting down, you tearing down the trees and building cities. You know, there's lack of oxygen. You know, so that caused people to go insane, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but you say you wanted Job.
Yeah, Job 9-24.
This is the book of Job, chapter 9, verse 24. It says, "The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he?"
Right there, it says the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Esau, he's the one that's ruling the planet Earth right now, man. Guys who make the different laws and legislations and even make these different factories, man. Jake don't have the money to, create KFC. Jake don't have the
Yeah.
quote unquote generational wealth to have the things that Esau have, for the lack of better words, that have an oil rig in the middle of a damn ocean. That didn't just come freely. That was a well thought out, devious plan of this devil, man. But again, just mentioning too, you said these cities like New York, and it's not no coincidence, the most famous and proudest cities, they are the most dirtiest. They are the most defiled. New York, New Jersey, the air quality there is very low. Because like the brother mentioned, for the lack of better words, this guy compacted everybody together, full of cars, they exhaust and all, they with carbon dioxide, and it's not balancing out with the trees. You wondering why people are crazy and getting bugged out, man. Because Esau made this thing happen, man. Because again, wherever this guy go, death follows. That's why in Habakkuk, the 2nd chapter, it's also mentioned that he is as death. So Esau, he is actually the representation of death upon the planet Earth. And even when he's in rulership, his rulership is the representation of death, man. Again, life is not flourishing. Everybody is suffering. Now, you take an animal to the quote-unquote humane society, you think they're just going to treat the animal real, feed them and things like that. The first thing they do is snip them off. Cut off their private members. Now the animal can't produce, and now he ain't himself no more, man. Showing you that Esau, he is the guy that's ruining things upon the planet Earth. And that's why when Yahweh shall return, he's going to come for you, man. Because you're the one that's fucking up his creation. Full of lack of better words. Everybody is waiting on Yahweh Shai to come and take down Esau. You got something up? If you ain't got none, Baba Gashad, you can get that Romans 8, like 15, 16, the manifestation of the creature. Because everybody want this guy to be taken out of power because they know this guy is the one that's causing disruption upon the planet Earth. He's the reason why certain things are fucked up upon the planet Earth. He's the reason why forever chemicals is these chemtrails. Even when you go into like the chemtrails and it changes the seasons, you can get sick easier because this nigga spraying a new chemical. You got it though, Walt. Oh, there you go. Salakia. My bad.
Yeah, Salakia, my bad. All right, fell out. I got something for you though, real quick.
Matter of fact, get that Romans 8, then you get yours up.
It's the book of Romans chapter 8 and verse 15.
Mm-hmm.
It says, "For ye have not received the spirit of bondage again to fear, but ye have received the spirit of adoption, whereby we cry, Abba, Father."
Baba Kashad, jump down to the 18th verse, Salakia.
Verse 18, it says, "For I reckon that the suffering of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us."
And we are suffering here, man. Let's say even if you got $1 million, you living good, for the lack of better words. You still suffering. Why? Because the air and everything that is around you is defiled. That's why we wait on the glory ahead to get new bodies, and ultimately to live under a rulership of righteousness. You got it, up.
And it says, "For the earnest expectation," so like for the earnest expectation of the creature, waiting for the manifestation of the sons of the Most High.
So all these different creatures, the creeping, crawling things, to a damn elephant, man, from a whale all the way down to a plankton, all these different creatures are waiting for the manifestation of the sons of the Most High, for the elect to rule. Why? Because under the rulership of the elect, you will see the difference between this side and that side, man. And we know that this side is ultimately full of death and wickedness, man. You know, but you got a lot. The precept you want?
Yeah, kind of. So like, yep. This Ecclesiasticus chapter 10 and verse. Start at verse 10. It says, "The physician cutteth off a long disease. He that today is a he that's a he so like and he that is today a king." Yep. Ecclesiastes 10 and 10. It says, "For the physician cutteth off a long disease, and he that is today a king tomorrow shall die."
Right there, it says the physician cutteth off a long disease. We already knew that physician is Yahweh Shai. And who is that long disease? Esau. Because once you go into the word dis-ease, it's a compound word. Basically mean you're not at ease, dis-ease. You can't be in peace under the rulership of the so-called white man. Because again, it'll be one thing or another. You ate something, now you got food poisoning, man. That was unheard of, even a couple decades ago, man. And the reason why, because Esau is defiling everything, even from the food you eat. Jake loved chicken, but you remember that they cloned Tyrone. Niggas was laughing, niggas was in a docile state, and Jamie Foxx had to think to himself. He said they put it in the chicken. Who was that they that put it in the chicken? Esau Edom, man. You know, you got a lot.
It says. It says. Say again.
You got it.
Okay, and it says, "For when a man is dead, he should inherit creepy things, beasts, and worms. For the beginning of pride is when one departed from the Most High, and his heart is turned away from his Maker."
Yes, because ultimately, Esau, he is the most proud being upon the planet Earth, man. The Lord, he the one that gave him rulership. He the one that set this guy up. But Esau ended up turning his back against the Lord. And the way he do that through the laws and the things that he pushed forth, he is the total adversary to the Most High. The Lord said, "Don't do this," and Esau signed some of it, said it's okay. And that's why ultimately he's going to be destroyed. He's going to be taken down, man. And the Lord, he's taking this guy down right now, slowly but surely, whether it be through the economy, whether it be through the the morale amongst the people. Because this kingdom is dead. And like it says in 2nd Ezra, the 9th chapter, it says, like, as all things in the world have a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. We are at the end of Esau's kingdom. Why? Because everything is breaking down around him, man. You got it?
Okay, it says, "For pride is the beginning of sin."
Yeah, right there. Pride is the beginning of sin. And ultimately, that's one thing that the Lord hates, is a prideful being. You know? You got it?
And it says, "And he that hath it shall pour out abomination."
He that hath it shall pour out abominations. Again, the abominable laws, abominable food. Even when you go into the shellfish, crab, catfish, niggas love catfish down here. Crab, shellfish, different type of fish, clams. They actually clean the earth. I mean, they clean the earth and clean the ocean, for the lack of better words. But once you take those things out of the ecosystem, things get out of whack. But he put that abomination in your face, or put that abomination on your plate, and say it's a delicacy, man. You have to realize, not too long ago, lobster was considered a prison food. Now all you gotta do is just throw some butter and lemon on it. Now you living good, man. Caviar, that's wicked. You gotta go up.
And it says, "And therefore the Lord brought upon them strange calamities, and overthrew them utterly."
And those strange calamities that the Lord must bring is those ICBM nuclear missiles, man. Because with that fire that's going to come from that heat, it's actually going to cleanse all the wicked things that he done upon the planet Earth, man. Because he think he can just reverse the situation. He think that he could just do an audible and all of a sudden do a new world order, and we got 200 more years left. No, man. The earth is too far gone. The only thing that will help this place is heat, you know?
That's it.
The cleansing, just like in the time of Noah, the Lord had to wipe all that shit out with water in order for righteousness to be established. And that same thing is going to come again, but this time it's going to be with fire, you know? You got some more on that up?
That was it on that.
Come on, Papa Kushal, we can go ahead and get this article. Because again, on the Who Watch, was these different terms created? Climate change, deforestation, extinction of animals. Why these things exist? And the reason why is because Esau is messing up everything. You got it, bro.
It says, why deforestation matter?
Mm-hmm.
And what can we do to stop it?
It says, why deforestation matter and what we can do to stop it. Do you know how to stop deforestation? Take out the guy who's doing it, man.
Is it?
That's the way to stop it, man. It's no way you can plant trees. It's even another thing that this guy is trying to do. Instead of you getting buried in the ground with a coffin, this guy wanted you get buried under a tree so the earth can regain back its health. Again, that's a sense of rightness in it, but at the same time, you're doing it too late, Esau. You're doing it too late. You got it.
It says large scale deforestation of trees.
Mm-hmm.
Deforestation affects ecosystems, climate, and even increased risk of zoonotic diseases spreading to humans.
So with this guy messing up the ecosystem, it's actually having more diseases being spread on the planet Earth. You got it.
It says as the world seeks to slow the pace of climate change, preserve wildlife, and support more than 8 billion people, trees inevitably hold a major part of the answer. It says, yet the mass destruction of trees, deforestation, continues, sacrificing the long-term benefits of standing trees for short-term gain of fuel and material for manufacturing and construction.
Yeah, so you doing these things are short fits for the lack of better words, but you're not looking at the end goal. One perfect movie too, how Esau fucked up deforestation is on Wall-E. Once you look at the movie Wall-E, it was a point when everybody was fat and big and they actually had to live in the space station. Why? Because they fucked up the planet Earth. And the whole movie was about having one tree, The whole movie was really about trying to plant one more tree to see if we could bounce back. You got it all.
It says we need trees for a variety of reasons, at least of which is they absorb the carbon monoxide we exhale and the heat trapping greenhouse gases that humans activities emit. As those gases enter the atmosphere, global warming increase, and trend scientists now prefer to call climate change.
Yes, and again, under what watch was this term climate change created? Because the Earth always went through different sections, for the lack of better words, but at the same time, it's worse now. It's holes in the ozone layer. Who can you blame for that? And again, this guy is trying to blame on mankind or human nature, but it's a certain man that brought these things forth. You got it all.
It said there is also the imminent danger of diseases caused by deforestation. An estimate 60% of emerging infectious diseases come from animals, and a major cause of viruses jump from wildlife to human is inhabitat losses, often through deforestation.
And it just shows you how this guy, he takes everybody home away. Owls, birds, deers, for the lack of better words. And the reason why is because this guy, he's the devil. He's the one that's fucking everything up upon the planet Earth. But at the end of the day, it's a snowball effect into these things. It ain't like you could just take one part of it, take a part out of the engine, and the engine will continue to run correctly. You take that one part out of the engine, the car won't even crank up no more, man. So Esau fucking up the ecosystem. It was another story too about Yellowstone. It was wolves. They was attacking the deers, in which really how about really have the ecosystem on autoplay, or it runs by itself. But it was wolves or coyotes. They was eating up the deers, and for the lack of better words, they killed off the coyotes, and now the deers was eating up all the greenery. And a couple years later, they try to introduce some more wolves, but it's already too far gone, man. Matter of fact, jump down to where that point at. Let me see. Unlock it. Yeah, jump down to the second paragraph of cause of deforestation.
It says cause deforestation. It says farming, grazing of livestock, mining, and drilling combined account for more than half of all deforestation.
Now, right there, it says farming and grazing of livestock. That's been around since the beginning, man. And all of a sudden, ain't no such thing as climate change then, but you entering mining and drilling. Who you get that from? That's when Esau come upon the scene again. If adversity come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first. Through the midst of a DeWalt drill or something like that. A Milwaukee chainsaw. That's Esau's name on there, man. You got a lot.
It says forestry practices, wildfires, and in small parts, urbanization accounts for the rest.
Yes, and again, these guys be when they be doing these different wildfires, but the only thing they're just trying to find an excuse of why the world is fucked up. But we know why. Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked, man. He's the one while these things are happening. And it ain't like that this guy here cut enough trees down, or for his house, or cut enough trees down for this, that, and the third. This guy actually do overkill and try to back up. Instead of us doing this, we just gonna recycle. This nigga created plastic bottles, which is something they can't, which is something that's not biodegradable. Which meaning if you put it in the planet Earth, it's not gonna break down. If it do break down, it's gonna take a long ass time. But instead of this guy doing things the right way, he'll just throw it in the ocean and make it seem all fine. Matter of fact, what they pointed out, I know it was one point you had one to pull up.
It's probably
and it's right here. Why it matters?
Nah, it ain't. It's probably Usmo.
Oh, Tim, there you go.
Yeah, it's it right there. Yeah, it's it right there. It says forest, cause of deforestation. It says forests still cover about 30% of the world's land area, but they are disappearing at an alarming rate. Since 1990, the world has lost more than 420 million hectares, or about 1 billion acres of forest. Says according to the Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations, mainly in Africa and South America, about 17% of the Amazonian rainforest has been destroyed over the past 50 years, and losses recently have been on the rise. The organization Amazon Conservation reports that destruction rose by 21% in 2020. 2020, and lost the size. It's like and lose the size of Israel. That's bad. Damn.
You got a lot.
Yeah, this nigga destroyed so much of the Amazon. It's pretty much the size of Israel, and it's showing you that this man he's deaf, man. Because instead of spending time to discover the Amazon, this guy, he spent most of his time destroying it. And the trees being a vital part of your existence here on the planet Earth, saying that they belong to the earth. But he spent more time destroying them to build cities and damn neighborhoods, or to even build a Publix, man. Show you that this guy, he's deaf, man. And Baba Kasha, I got a precept for you.
You got a lot.
Yeah, and it's just even going back on that video, how he was destroying the forests and building cities and killing off the animals and making boots and coats. It says Isaiah 24 and verse 3, it says, the land shall be utterly empty and utterly spoiled, for the Lord Yahweh Shema Shah spoken this word. It says, the earth mourned and faded away. The world languished and faded away. The haughty people of the earth do languish.
Hey, Salakia, if I may, you go into that word language, it actually means to weak or droop or grow feeble. And we can see that the earth is not in the same state that it was not even damn 10 years ago. I know down here it used to have pecan trees, plum, apple trees, and things like that. That's unheard of now, man. You know?
Yes, it.
You got it.
Yep, it says the earth, verse 5, the earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant.
Yes, it says the earth is defiled under the inhabitants thereof. It says because the reason why, because this guy transgressed the law, changed the ordinance, and broken the everlasting covenant. Under the hand of Esau, the world is actually turned upside down, man. You know, matter of fact, Baba, should I look up that word defile for me, y'all?
Yep, just that word defile. Strong's H 2610. It says to be profane, be defiled, be polluted,
be polluted. Corrupt. Yeah, be polluted, be corrupt, air pollution. That put Esau on the scene, man. You know, I think they'll pretty much, you know, but that word right there, pollution. Matter of fact, let's look up that word polluted. I got it. Let me see. Polluted, contaminated with harmful or poisonous substances, chemtrails, man. Forever chemicals in the water. Those are those poisonous substances that fade you away. Even the regular food, it came out that Kellogg cereal. Not only do it got metal shavers in there and things like that, they say they put estrogen and estrogen and testosterone in there so it can knock off the children hormones, man. It's sick living in this place. The food is defiled, the air is defiled, the water is defiled. It's not life. But again, it's so fucked up because we was born in this place, and for lack of better words, if you don't have the eyesight to see, everything could be normal. You drinking a bottle of water, man.
Yeah, you know, with ingredients.
You know, you instead of drinking, you know, the plastic bottle is crunching. It's like a violent sound when you drinking that shit, man. You know. But you got something else up?
If
you ain't got none,
yeah, you got it.
No, it's like if you ain't got none, Baba shall get Revelations 11 and 18. Because again, these things put Esau on the scene. Certain situations, it identifies who is ruling the planet Earth. Again, never in the planet Earth was we in this condition, man. And again, not only Israel, but everybody, man. You go over there in China and India, those are the most polluted places upon the planet Earth. But the reason why, because Esau got sweatshops over there, man. It might be a Moabite working. It might be a Moabite supervisor. It even might be a Moabite general manager. But guess who he worked for? The so-called white man. You got it up.
This is Revelation chapter 11 and verse 18. And the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come, and the time of the dead, that they should be judged, that they should give reward unto thy servant the prophets, and to the saints, and them that fear thy name, small and great, and shouldest destroy them which destroys the earth.
And it's beautiful, man. That's the duality of Yahweh Shem Shah. Because when the Lord returned, yes, he's going to give reward, salvation unto the prophets and the saints, but he's also going to give a reward unto Esau, which is going to be what? Destruction, man. Because again, this guy, he destroyed the whole planet Earth, man, with what his ways, his wicked and ill dealings. You know, this guy here, again, he'll throw a lobster on your plate and a lot of things that he be feeding Jake pork. You go into a pig is really the trash can the trash can of other animals. You just throw anything in front of them and they'll eat it. They're not meant to be consumed. Even when a pig die, they screaming for their life, showing you that animal shouldn't be consumed, for the lack of better words, man. But at the same time, under the hand of Esau, he make bullshit like that a delicacy. And a part of him doing that, he's destroying the ecosystem. He's destroying the ways of Yahweh Shemel Shah, and he's destroying the planet Earth. Because everything is out of whack under the hand of Esau. And he do all this wicked shit on purpose, man. Baba Sha'ak, you can give me Proverbs 4 and verse 16. Because this guy actually going to his think tanks. This guy actually draw things up to see how he's going to be more of a devil the next day. Whether it be shrinkflation. This nigga, he you paying the same price, but you get less. Whether it be this time, instead of us throwing this in the chemical, instead of throwing this chemical in the water, we're gonna try this. We're gonna try fluoride this time to see how they react with that. You know, you got it, though.
If I may, so is nigga like nigga give you less bag of chips, put more air in the bag, and give you less chips and shit. You know, this nigga pretty much robbing you. You know, a resources, but charging you more for it. You know, and it's pretty much. And on stress on you going back, you know, to that disease. You know, it also tell you how he that had that pride shall pour out abominations. You know, and you pretty much living the results of those, you know, Esau's dealings in the earth. You know, it tell you you know, you pretty much seeing the results of a nigga living without fear of the Lord. And, you know, you seeing the results of it. You know, GMO foods and shit like that. It's because this nigga disrespected the land Sabbath and things like that. You know, but Proverbs 4.
Yeah, 16.
Verse 16, it says, "For they sleep not, except they have done mischief, and their sleep is taken away, unless they cause some to fall."
Yeah, it says they sleep not unless they cause mischief. Now, real quick, I'm gonna go into the word "they cause mischief." It's a phrase. It's Strong's H7489. It actually goes back into be bad, be evil, be displeasing, to be sad, to be injurious, to be evil. So this guy, he's calling injury upon the planet Earth, man. Right here, to do injury or hurt. This nigga, this guy's so damn dumb, he's even hurting himself. You might be on the other side of the world. You might be in Costa Rica or places like Costa Rica, the Caribbeans, these different famous traveling spots. They're not the same no more. Why? Because as soon as Esau came over, like, he fucked shit up. It's a place in it's not Mexico. I think it's a place in Honduras. Some close to Mexico. I forgot how it go, but it was a little resort there. But for the lack of better words, Esau was coming up for spring break. They was coming up for vacation, and it got so bad that cocaine ended up being in the damn water. And now the fishes was high, the fishes was dying off. And the reason why, because Esau came over there. You know, everything was defiled over there because Esau was the one that was bringing injury, and that was thought up, man. Instead of you know, doing things the right way, doing things decently and in order, what this guy did was do things his own way. And with Esau's own way to kill and steal and to destroy, man. Matter of fact, get there real quick in St. John 10 if you ain't got none up.
Yeah, I got something for you real quick.
You got it, bro.
This Proverbs 29 verse 2.
That's it.
It says, "When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn."
Yes, when the people with the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. Because you don't see people rejoicing here. People depressed, people antipsychotic meds. And the reason why is because Esau is in power, man. He's the one that's oppressing you. He's the reason why you got to pay your bill. You got to do your taxes. Somehow you owe the IRS $10,000. You don't know how. But at the same time, Esau is the one that's bringing these things forth, man. You know? Right here, going back into this definition, it says to do mischief, to punish. So being under the rulership of Esau is a punishment, man. When your father, your mother put you on punishment, you don't rejoice. You mourn, you sad. You got your phone taken away. That's the same thing under the rulership of Esau, man. You know? You got it. You got some more on it?
No, that was on it.
Baba Kusha, go ahead and get Isaiah 14 and start at verse. Isaiah 14 and start at verse 4.
Okay, it's the book of Isaiah. That's right. This book of Isaiah chapter 14 and verse 4.
Mm-hmm.
It says that thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon and say, how have the oppressor ceased? The golden city ceased.
And that's it, because ultimately we are taking up a proverb against Babylon. We're laughing at you, man. We're mocking you, because this city was once a golden place, but the Lord have broken it down. Again, you go back into even the early 2000s, New York City was the place to be. But fast forward, people realize it's full of rats and roaches. Even San Francisco, California, there was you got the beach, Long Beach guy, you know. It was a TV show on 91210, for lack of better words, the area code of San Francisco. That was like the cool place. But you realize that you go over there, it's a place called Fig Row. People are defecating in the middle of the streets, drug addicts, smoking crack in front of the Chipotle. All these things happening under Esau, and it just shows you that this kingdom is on this latter end. You got it up.
And it says, the Lord has broken the staff of the wicked and the scepter of the rulers.
So the Lord has broken down your rulership. Why? You got it.
He who smote the people in wrath with a continuous stroke, he that ruleth the nations in anger is persecuted and none hindereth.
Yes, he says, he who smote the people with a continual stroke, showing you that Esau don't give nobody no rest. Even the earth don't get no rest under the hand of this damn devil, man. He ruled the nations in anger, because again, even we have Moabite slaves, Elam, Ham, Ishmael, Japheth. When we have these different slaves, we're going to be righteous slave owners, man. You know, we're gonna let you work, but we're gonna make sure you be off on the Sabbath. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be looking towards the Sabbath. They're gonna actually be looking towards these high holy days. We're gonna see the difference between Esau ruling and Yahushua ruling, man. Because again, once Esau ruling, the only thing he brings forth is death. Baba Kushai, that's what it is. Give me that St. John 10 and 10 real quick. Because that's really what Yahushua coming forth. Yahushua, he's coming forth upon the planet earth to bring peace.
It's the book of St. John, chapter 10 and verse 10. It says, the thief cometh not but for to kill, before to steal and to kill and to destroy. I am come that they may have life, and that they may have life, so like it may have it more abundantly.
Yes, when Esau coming to power, he's doing nothing but to steal and to kill and to destroy. Even the land that he got today, he stole that and fucked it up, man. But when Yahushua come, it's going to be peace and everlasting life. And there's really no life here in Babylon. The only life here is his men, you know? You got it, though. You can go back into that Isaiah 14.
Okay. Yeah, just the book of Isaiah. Yep, this is the book of Isaiah chapter 14 and verse 5. It's like verse 5, it says, the Lord hath broken the staff of the wicked and the scepter of the rulers. He who smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke. He that ruled the nations in anger is persecuted and none hindereth. The whole earth is at rest and is quiet. They break out forth into singing.
Why they breaking forth into singing? Because Esau, he's persecuted, man. Once Yahweh put this nigga on trial and lock him up in chains full of lack of better words, hey, everybody's going to be happy. You got it?
Okay, and it says, the fir tree rejoiced at thee, and the cedars of Lebanon, saying, Since thou art laid down, no fellow is come up against us.
Yes, ever since Yahweh Shemashah took you out, nobody have come up against us. So everything can flow in its order, man. Peace can actually flourish throughout the planet Earth once this guy get taken down. And again, this kingdom, again, it's a saying, this time is not big enough for the two of us, because righteousness and wickedness cannot rule simultaneously. One got to be taken down in order to lay down the foundation, man. In order for Esau to get into power, in order for Esau to actually have this grip hold of darkness upon the planet Earth, he had to lay down the Israelites.
Yeah.
During the Renaissance, that's the way he got to push forth his doctrine. So we're going to do the same thing, but in righteousness, man. The Renaissance of the kingdom of heaven, the Renaissance of Solomon, the rebirth of a peaceful society, man. This is the things that we're looking for. But under the rulership of Esau, the only thing you should be looking for is death, man. You know, matter of fact, you got some more?
No, I ain't got nothing.
If you ain't got none, we can end off right here in 2nd Ezra, the 4th chapter. You know what I want. Because that's the end all be all, man. Rulership. Everything everything this is about, it's about rulership. The Lord bringing down one and putting up a ruler of righteousness and let the nation of Israel have rest, for the lack of better words. Because we can't have rest in this society. It tells us how this guy, he worked the saints, for the lack of better words. All things that have been done on the planet Earth haven't been done unto the nation of Israel. And even says, give me any affliction but the affliction of an enemy, man. Any revenge or the revenge of one that hate me, because Esau, he put more hell on the nation of Israel than any nation, man. He didn't put Moab on slave boats, separated families, castrated men, do medical practices on, Jake, the nigger woman is the reason why the medical field with pregnancy is good right now, because she was the first crash test dummy. Even these different diseases, the CDC first what is called crash test dummy is who? The so-called black man. If you don't believe that, just ask those people in Tuskegee who still is being affected with that today, man. The disease they affected those people with, it actually affects your damn brain. You got it, though, what?
This 2nd Ezra chapter 4, starting verse 26. It says, then answered he me and said, the more thou searchest, the more thou shalt marvel. For the world hasten fast to pass away.
Yes, the world hasten fast to pass away. Even the planet Earth is crying out for the times to be sped up. Why? Because they are looking for peace. You got it, though, what?
It says, and cannot comprehend the things that are promised to the righteous in time to come, for the world is full of unrighteousness and infirmities.
Yes, he said, you can't comprehend the kingdom of heaven. Why? Because this world is full of unrighteousness and infirmities. This world is sick, literally, mentally, physically. Everything in this society is going off. You got it, though, bro.
It says, but as concerning the things whereof thou askest me, I will tell thee. For the evil is sown, but the destruction thereof is not yet come.
And we can see that the evil is sown right now, man. But the destruction thereof is not yet come. For like about words, this guy, he have to produce his fruit. Whether it be the MOTB, martial law, these certain prophecies must happen in order for the Lord to take this guy down. But we can see that the evil is sown. We can see it sprung. Even it tells that in Psalms 37 chapter, I have seen the wicked spraying it like a green bay tree, roughly paraphrasing. We can see the evil affecting the whole planet Earth, but the destruction is not yet come. You got it?
It says, if therefore that which is sown be not turned upside down, and if the place where the evil is sown pass not away, then cannot it come that is sown with good.
Yes, so in order for peace and righteousness, and in order to stop deforestation, just going back into this article, in order to stop deforestation, you have to take out the so-called white man. That's the answer, So yeah, with that, Akim, we pray this video was edifying. We want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashum, Yahushua, Bahashum, Rakakwadash. We want to give double honors to our apostle and others, great millstone, and Shalom.
Shalom.